Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Trapped in New York. That's what we are here to talk about. It seems that Chantal has actually crossed the border and she's having trouble getting back. These are some interesting times indeed. We're also going to take a look at a couple of clips from yesterday, as well as discuss Nader and Dee and what's going on with that interesting relationship. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, you know what time it is. It's time for a beauty update, and I am super excited. Today, we're going to be talking about the journey to New York. Yeah, Foodie Beauty's failed journey to New York, we can call it. But during yesterday's live streams, she actually went live as she was crossing the border over into the United States. Now, things have been very tricky when it comes to crossing the border. You know how things like that go. You just never know. And she is currently worried that she is trapped in New York, at least until 12 a.m. Say it isn't so. What's going on? But she did a live stream called Road Trip, and she said that it was going to be a surprise. Where she was going was the surprise. She wouldn't tell anybody. She had a lot of copyrighted music in this live stream and has since took it down. But I did take some notes. She talks about Roman El Roman, and she was speaking about how she was supposed to go over there to get her glasses, but he is giving her the runaround. And she says that maybe he sold her glasses. To me, that's kind of bullshit when it comes to him selling her glasses. I mean, what made her come to that conclusion? Seems a bit fishy. She also says that she's going to be doing a book based on 50 Shades of Grey, and she's going to be calling it 50 Shades of Bees. She's going to write her experience going on tourism. That's what she says. She's going to go all over Europe and tour as a tourist. Honestly, it was full of delusions. She's talking about the culture and she wants to experience different cultures, dating practices, as well as sex practices. This is all just more delusions, really. She says that she told BB once that she was so happy she could die. I noticed that during the trip, she was listening to a lot of music around the 2010 era, and she even admits that she really likes this music because it was at a time in her life where her and BB were hot and heavy, and they would go to the club, and when they were at the club, these are the kind of songs that would play. For example, Look at Me Now by Chris Brown, as well as Everything Tonight by Pitbull. Give Me Everything, right? That's a hit. Everybody remembers that, right? Foodie Beauty makes her way to McDonald's in the States, where she does a little bit of a mini mukbang, but she is quite disappointed in her McDonald's meal. I mean, who really drives that far to get United States McDonald's? It's not that much different. It's certainly not worth it. What do you guys think? She then stops by a gas station and her credit card is declined because she didn't plan for this. She didn't tell anyone that she was doing this. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing. So her credit cards are probably not working because she's in another country, right? So she gives the guy Canadian money in New York, but he happily takes it. Now, let's move to the other side of the river to talk about someone in Gatineau. That is, of course, Nader, El Nader, right? A lot of people are talking about and have mentioned the fact that Didi's clothes are hung up in his closet. Take a look at this picture in particular. You can see the clothes that are Didi's in the closet. But is this Chantal's? Is the cheetah print Chantal's or no? I'm going to assume not, and that Didi has her own leopard print, unless she's wearing Chantal's clothes now, which wouldn't surprise me. Today, Nader went live to cook some cheesy eggs with potato salad and grape mint juice. And the only thing that I really got out of this video is the fact that Didi is still there. That's the only reason I ever even check on his channel is to see, is Dee Dee still there? And it would appear that she is. Say it isn't so. I mean, how long is she going to stay there? Is she going to move in with him now that their plans to move to Montreal have been uprooted? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But as far as Natter goes, it seems like he's taking the route of complete silence on the issues that have come up. For the rest of the video, I wanted to take a look at a couple of clips. We're going to be taking a look at a video from yesterday. This is from V Whiplash, and Foodie Beauty has a alleged tick on camera. Let me know what you guys think about this specific video. Let's take a look.
What is this? Did I put in the right address? Okay, we're just gonna get lost today.
So she was on her way to Montreal yesterday. This is actually a now deleted live stream because yet again, she was simply listening to copyrighted music. There wasn't any other reason for her to delete the videos.
I don't know where I am.
Let's rewind that back.
I don't know where I am.
So what are you guys thinking about this? I know some people are speculating that it was some sort of tick. To me, I feel like Foodie Beauty actually is just trying to reposition herself in the seat. That's what it looks like to me. Not like anything worrying, as some people had suspected. That is objective. Let me know what you guys think. At this point, and this is breaking news as I am watching it go down live, it would appear that Foodie Beauty was kicked out of Canada. Well, not really. She just wasn't allowed back in. Let's take a look at what she has to say from her own mouth to God's ears.
What happened was I went all the way to the Canadian border, and I don't want to go to Alabama. I went all the way to the Canadian border, okay?
I don't come to the States and then trash one of them.
I get there, and they're like, oh, did you sign into ArriveCan, and do you have a rapid test?
Oh my goodness.
I was like, oh, sorry. Claiming ignorance is not going to do it this time, is it? So I had to go inside, download ArriveCan, fill out ArriveCan, wait to get a call from Health Canada.
Wow, so she did not think this one through at all. It was just a spur of the moment thing. She hopped over the border, and for what? McDonald's? Ugh.
And the Health Canada guy was like, so either you go back to the US, and I'm like, no.
Wow.
He's like, what, was there an urgent reason you came to the US, ma'am? I'm like, just McDonald's.
Oh my gosh. That is the most ridiculous thing. She's used to them just like feeling sorry for her and letting her do whatever she wants, but that's not going to work during COVID times.
Wow, that's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing.
It's pretty embarrassing. She has absolutely no shame, so for her, it's not embarrassing at all.
He's like, you either go back to the States and get a test, or they have to send me a package. They can't deny me entry because I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
And I would need to pay a $5,000 fine.
$5,000?
So I'm like, okay, I'll just go back to the States.
And quarantine? Oh my gosh, she did not think this through. How long is she stuck in New York? According to her, she simply has to get a rapid test and, of course, a negative test result, and she will be allowed to go back at 12 a.m. or possibly tomorrow. We will continue watching this stream, and I will give you guys continued coverage in the next one. I'm going to go ahead and forego comment of the day for just today because I'm really down to the wire trying to get this video up before midnight. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will of course catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.